What's up, guys? Hope everybody's doing well. Welcome back to the channel, PSB Adventures today. It's a Saturday. We've been messing around on the DR today. I actually put some hand guards. I probably should have filmed it, but I didn't. Chaparral Motorsports had a sale on some hand guards. It still may be going on. Cerebus hand guards. Trying to get the bike ready for the BDR this spring. So, I wanted to give you guys a quick little video today while I'm down here. Nothing's going on about YouTube. So, just cut to the chase. Sometimes YouTube does the greatest things ever, and this video is going to be about the time that they did something last week, or well, a few weeks back. Sometimes it suggests a channel or a video that you click on because it's cool looking, and it really is cool. And then sometimes not so much. it suggests you something like, why in the world, where did this come from? But anyway, if it's time to sit around and watch TV, I really enjoy pulling up YouTube and watching some of my favorite YouTubers. I really like the small-time YouTuber guys that just do raw video content. Kyle out in Idaho at Backcountry Adventure Motorsports, seeing him get on his Africa Twin and ride up into the hills and solo camp and just cook good food, and it's almost like you're there. You know, he's got good content. He's a pretty small channel, great guy. I really like watching him. A friend of mine here local, SC Hawk, has a Hawk, which is a dual sport bike that he rides. And what's cool about watching him is he rides on roads that I like. First time I ever saw his videos, I was like, man, that's right down the road from where I live, you know. So he's riding all the roads that I'm really familiar with, and you think, well, what's the thrill in that? But it's from a different perspective. He's got a drone. He flies it around all. We're in the corner of South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, and there's a bunch of really nice lakes, and he always goes to all the hot spots and flies the drone. So check him out, SC Hawk. I'll link it below. Couple more channels I really like to watch. While I'm at it, I'll just tell you guys, you might want to check it out. I've seen a lot of people always say, hey, what's a good, something good to watch on YouTube? Northbound Motorcycle ADV. Yeah, Northbound Motorcycle ADV is my buddy Forrest out in California there. Just a buddy from YouTube. I haven't ever met him. Maybe we can meet out on the trail someday. But he's got a late blue Himalayan like mine. Super nice guy. But what I really love about his content is I get to see some of the western part of the United States that I've never seen before. I have been to Idaho, but I've never been to California. And he rides the north coast of California around the redwoods. Go check that out. I mean, I know he puts hours into his videos, man, because it's a lot of third-person shots where he's riding by. You hear the exhaust. Just raw footage that's just great, man. He camps and he cooks and stays in these old cabins that California has that you can stay in, which is really neat. And I've recently started watching a guy. I actually found his channel because he was rebuilding an engine, and I wanted to see how that went. And he was rebuilding a Duramax engine in his truck, and he actually rides a KTM, a big KTM 1290, I think, up into the hills of California as well. And he rides way back in some of the roughest stuff, camping. And his channel is Epic. Is it Epic Adventures Off-Road? I believe is what that. Epic Adventures Off-Road. I'll link it below. I may have that name wrong, but just off the cuff, trying to remember all these good channels. But those are some of the best stuff that I've been watching. You know, of course, like somebody like Itchy Boots has probably got maybe some of the best content for adventure bike riders on the internet right now. I mean, she's got 1 million subs, so she probably doesn't need any shout outs from me. You guys probably know who she is, but if you don't, definitely go watch. She's in South America right now on a CRF rally 300, and she's riding that thing everywhere. And her video content, she just did a video with this big volcano in the background. No joke, it's probably better than any National Geographic show I've ever seen. I mean, I'm serious about that. A GoPro, a CRF 300, and a dream, man. Shout out to her. She's doing an excellent job on YouTube. I mean, who needs TV with that? Anyway, getting a little bit off track here. The reason I want to do this video is I wanted to tell you about how YouTube can do some excellent things sometimes. So I'm several weeks back, I'm watching YouTube, I'm scrolling through, you know, I think I was on the Xbox watching it. I like to put the headphones on, the wife's over watching TV. And I clicked on this video. I didn't really pay attention to the name of the author or the title of the video. It just looked cool. It looked like I recognized the trail that the fellow was on, or the road. And I started watching his content. Kind of reminded me around here. I got to looking, sure enough, he's in North Carolina. He's around North Georgia. All of the tracks that Cody and I ride, he's on. And I looked, and the name of his channel is America Rides Maps. And that's the reason for the video, because I started looking at his content. I clicked on his Instagram, and it's like view shop, and the fella sells maps for a living. He's a fellow rider. Not really sure what kind of bike he rides, but anyway, I ordered a couple of his maps. I actually ordered 4. I ordered 2 for me, 2 for Cody, and I gave them to him for Christmas. And I got them here, and I want to show you guys. I know I ramble a lot, but it's just good info. But this map right here was super cheap. There's actually 2 maps here, and we'll zoom in and I'll show you about them. But I have the best unpaved roads in northeast Georgia, and also I got the best rides in North Georgia mountains. Now, what I noticed about these maps, one thing is they're waterproof. They're pretty inexpensive. He shipped them out really fast. He's a super nice guy. I didn't even realize there were 2 maps in here because they were folded weird. And I messaged him. He's like, no, they're both in there. So if you get 2 maps and you think you're missing one, it's probably folded up in here. But they're really legible. They're waterproof. They'll fit in your pocket. I just think it's super cool. You know, if you're running GPS, that's what I do. You hardly ever need a map. But man, it's nice to have if you want something to just take out and look at. And who knows, electronic stuff can go bad. You always got these to fall back on. But let's open them up and I'll show you guys about them. The best rides in North Georgia mountains is going to be the twisty pavement roads. That's a really good map. So by the way, if you're watching this and you're in the midwestern part of the United States, north, wherever you're at, if you ever come to this part of the world, the country, go to Suches, Georgia, and ride Highway 60 from Blue Ridge, Georgia to Suches. And if you've heard of Tail of the Dragon, in my opinion, kills it. Best ride I've hardly ever been on. I mean, it's great. It's twisty pavement, the valleys that you can see through. The Dragon's got more curves, but you can't. It's sort of claustrophobic. You can't really see where you're going. You know, you got trees on both sides of the road, or gullies, or just crazy mountain gorges. But this road has got views. You're beside a river the whole ride. If you decide to hit Cooper's Creek Wildlife Management Area, you can ride gravel for half a day. That whole area is kind of like, I found it from the Smoky Mountain 500, which is a track that goes around northeast Georgia and parts of North Carolina and stuff, and it's great, But anyway, I digress again, but ride that. Suches, Georgia has a place called Two Wheels of Suches, which is going to be on this map. Really nice area, guys. I'm talking motorcycle heaven. No joke. It's Cody and I have been riding it for nearly 2 years. We're going to keep riding it. I don't think you could see it all in a lifetime if you ride the dirt part of it. So, but anyway, let's check these maps out right quick. I'll get them opened up and I'll show you at least this gravel road one and how it works. Okay. All right, guys. So here's the map. Just nothing, no frills about it. I'll just show you guys. It's America Rides Maps, and this fella's in Waynesville, North Carolina, and it's AmericaRidesMaps.com, and you can go right on his website and order that. But here's what I was talking about. So here is the little. I hope you guys can see this okay. But anyway, that's the little legend, and you can see the larger unpaved roads and lesser unpaved roads. And what's cool is I've rode some of this. So there's Two Wheels of Such, as I was talking about, which is an awesome stop for lunch. They've got some cabins you can stay in. Really nice people. Some little cowboy cabins are pretty cheap. They really roll the red carpet out for motorcycles, and it's super nice if you've never been there. But this Cooper Gap and all these roads around here, I've ridden all this, and it is really marked really well. Is what's really cool. Like this this grassy gap road right here. Cody and I camped right here at the bottom of this and rode up through here, and it's a pretty good ride, and it's just cool to be able to see on a map versus a GPS, because you can kind of see the whole thing, you know. But this has got both sides, of course. Shows around, and you know, just Wolf Pen Gap Road, also an excellent road. And that Highway 60 that I was talking about earlier is this is it right here from Suches up here to Blue Ridge. This is Blue Ridge Lake. This ride right here, this Highway 60, I'm telling you, do it. If you ever get down in this part of the world, it's excellent. So this is what's good about the map is it's good. It's never gonna fail you as long as it doesn't catch on fire, I guess. And because I guess you can drop it in the water and it'll be good. But it folds up really nice and small. As you can see, it's really legible. It's got some, you know, just some really neat. I love the way that the legend is and all that good stuff. But again, America Rides maps, I'll put it in the description below, and you guys check them out over there. Like I said, they're not super expensive. They've got tons of different maps now, not just these two. And I might be misspeaking here, but I believe that the majority of his maps are kind of geared for the southeastern part of the United States, I believe. All right, guys. I'll stop yakking now, not bore you anymore. I just thought it was super important to share these. They're too good not to share. You know, I'm pretty impressed with it. It fits in my tank bag or in my pocket or wherever I want to do with it, you know. It's kind of rare to find a map that's easy to fold, and this map's pretty easy to fold. So you guys go check them out. I'll link them below. Smash the like button. Come back, hang out with us, ride along with us again. Like I said, Cody and I, we're going to be riding, but it's going to be spring probably. So make sure you follow the channel along for that. I'm going to try to do some, you know, gear reviews and things like that through the winter. I've got to put a chain on this bike before we go, and I've got it. So I might do a video on installing the chain. I should have did one on the handguards, but I just got into the moment and didn't turn the camera on. But any content you guys want to see, drop a comment below for me. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. Come back, ride along again. Have a great one, guys. Thanks again.